So how was that process of building out a game for a very, very popular sport here in the United States, and just knowing, and I know, because I know how the NFL works. I'm pretty sure they were always knocking on the door. Hey, what's the game look like? Hey, what's this look like? So how was that process working with the league? Because I was a player in the league, so I know how it works, good and bad. But how was that for y'all coming from the gaming side of it, dealing with, I say, another big business in the industry?
I'm going to jump in here first on this one.
Okay. Okay.
It was just the opposite of kind of what you were imagining.
Right.
We had done NBA Jam, big hit. The NFL was like, oh, we want to get into this arcade, sports business. And so they gave us the license to do NFL Blitz. We had just come off of, this wrestling title. Sal is a wrestling, he loves all those action films. We were kind of geeking out on this mocap, which is the new technology, 3D games. It was our first 3D game.
Yep.
And so Sal was doing all this mocap and, doing dances and hard hits and bouncing around because we had just done that with WrestleMania.
Right.
We developed that game and we knew it was, it's coming together. We put it on location. It's testing good. Never talked to the NFL. We're adding all these moves. We're adding the sounds. Tim's going wild with, all of his audio. And then we contacted the NFL and said, "Hey, we're ready to ship this thing. It's the number one game. We've one upped, NBA Jam. We've one upped, MK." And they said, "Okay, we're gonna come out and check it out and sign off on it." 2 guys showed up from the NFL offices. They looked at the game. We gave them a demonstration of the game. We played it for them, and they said, "Can you excuse us for a minute? We're going to talk privately." And we were like, "Uh-oh." We knew we were in kind of dicey area because the game was pretty violent and pretty hard hitting, right?
Right.
And so they closed the door. They came out about 10 minutes later, and they said, "Hey guys, we're going to wash our hands of this project. We're going to give you your money back. We can't be involved in this project."
Really?
Yeah. And so the president of our company, he said, whoa, wait a minute. What's the issue? And they were, obviously it's the violence. It's just too hard hitting. And so this guy, this was Neil Nicastro. He looked at me and he said, "Hey, what can you do here?" And I said, "Well, you know what? I can take all the violence out of this game and we'll put it back on location." And I said, "It's still going to be the number one game because it still plays and feels good. It's fun."
Yep.
And so we talked to the NFL. We said, "Hey, tell you what, we're going to strip the violence out of the game. We're going to go on location. And on Monday, we'll know if the players are still reacting positively to it." They said, "Okay, that sounds reasonable." So I did that. I took out the, violent, hard-hitting, offensive animations on location, and it was still the number one game. We came back. The NFL said, "Okay, good job." And so the game that everybody saw and played in the arcades, in the home, was the stripped-down version of the game.
Really?
The violent version of the game. And so people don't realize, they always, associate Blitz with violence and hard hitting, but it was actually stripped down.